What's that? You want to hear that better? Hold on. Let me unplug this. Turn that up. That's Dance of the Dead by The Eternity. And this is the first great Xduoo thing in like a year and a half. Xduoo X, the company that makes usually tube things. Tube thing. Here's the TA20, 26, and TA30. And this, TA22, which puts it right here. They also made the 604, which is that 4-tube motherfucker that has 2 knobs, and it's like amazing, and everyone who's bought one is like, oh my god, I can't believe this does this. They made a bunch of solid state stuff recently. They made like that Bluetooth thing that didn't work. They've had a couple lemons. They haven't made a portable that I've like the Xduoo 5 balanced was like expensive, and it wasn't more powerful than the non-balanced one, but it had Bluetooth built in, and I kind of liked it, and I kind of stopped using it because the smaller things all took over. And then there was like the Griffin came out, and it had bad competition, and then here we are, the TA22, nearly $500, and it's not even close to the same size of their other stuff. This is a whole new form factor. Comes pre-installed with Anime Girls. Well, I did that before the video because I'm like, oh, this needs it. This needs it. This is a return, not to form. This is a fuck you to a lot of companies. I'm not going to say the name shit, but let's just say the name shit. Shit needs to catch up when it comes to technology and menus. How about a menu? How about a screen with a menu, shit? Don't want to do it? All right, fine. Now you're going against him, though. 3 watts a channel, balanced. 1.5 watts a channel, not balanced, even though through my testing, I can't seem to hear a power difference between the 2 outputs. Don't know. Tubes. Can we give a tour? Real quick tour. All right, real quick tour. This is a hybrid tube amp DAC Bluetooth receiver preamp with no remote control. Just want to point the no remote control thing out. If we turn it up, we've got our power here, power switch in the back. I have to complain. Fuck you, power switch in the back. But fine, it's in a nice spot. I can feel it. Your 110 or 220. Oh no, don't smash that. It'll do things. 220 switch, USB input, coaxial input, fiber optic input. Had an issue where fiber optic input was all I was using, and on anything 24-bit, 96K24, it would read 9624, and then it would be playing it, and then it would just start like, and it would, like every 30 seconds or so, it would just drop out for a second. And I'm like, oh, did I get a bad unit? Is my shit rock talk? But went to coaxial, works fine. So if you use high bitrate stuff and you're using one of the SPDIFs, go coaxial digital. You get a full XLR input if you want to use a different source. You want to use a different DAC. You want to use an R2R, whatever you want to fucking use. You got a full XLR input here. You got an auxiliary RCA input here. And you get these 2 RCAs, which are the real fun thing, because this is a thing, this is a feature. Please, everyone implement this. If you have like something as unique as this, I want these RCAs are the DAC output. Dual ESS Saber DAC. If you don't want to fuck with the tubes, you don't want to fuck with the volume, you just want to plug in your source, and you want to get RCA out to plug into another amplifier that has its own volume control, here you go. Doesn't fuck with anything. Full line out. This one says tube underneath it. That means you get full tube preamp with volume knob, and that's what I'm using to feed the LA90 here, so that when I hit play on things, oh god, I tried to be neat about the chords, and it's literally backfired. I really need to clear off my desk. But I love everything so much, especially if you're on Ear Fetish, where I test a lot of things on Ear Fetish. I switched to Bluetooth. All right, we're gonna switch to coaxial, leave it. We gotta talk about the menu. There was a point where I was trying to use the menu, and I was going to punch a baby. I was gonna have a baby, let it grow up a little bit, just so we could take the punch and then punch it because of this menu. It's not broken, it's just finicky. And it was finicky like 5 times in a row. When you first turn the unit on, there's about a 30 to 45 second wait while it warms the tubes up. And I know that tubes are working because I was testing with the Xduoo Zen Pros, which are my little stethoscope to the audio world, listening for noise floor. And the noise floor is low. It's like barely audible, on high gain, while you're cranking it, it's just like a background hiss that's like, you're not going to hear that on any normal thing. By the way, this might be the best hybrid tube thing for IEMs, because just really quick, because I'm remembering it, low, medium, and high have a beautiful segregation. I had the HE600s on the unit, and I was like, these aren't getting loud enough. Oh, I'm on low gain. And I was maxing out HE600 on low gain. I was like, all right, it's not enough. Put it to medium, 69% is perfect. Put it to high, 50% is perfect. 50% of this is a lot. I would avoid high, but low is perfect for IEMs. Like perfect for IEMs. And it's like a honking great tube hybrid. So I had the 1/4" here plugged in with the NDH 20s. I would say 30. NDH 20s with the pads. I can't know what the fuck they are. Anyone ever figure out what these are? I still don't know. There's a slightly different, it's slightly duller leather on the back than the side. We could just figure this out together. We're a bunch of audiophile losers. We know all about these pads, don't we? Look, there's a seam on the inside, which matches the seam on the outside. I don't know what pads these are. I wish I could tell you. Anyway, I had those on, and I was turning the knob, and the knob is a digital knob. As you can see, the display is beautiful. Look at it. It's and it goes click, 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 click. Barely, you just feel it going click, click, click. And with those IEMs, I could hear the tubes ringing every time I turned it up. If you tap a tube and you get the with the harmonics in it, and it's like you could hear it. And these are Xduoo branded tubes, so you could literally just pull out these magnetic guards that jiggle, jiggle, jangle, which is, I guess, a negative that they are a fidget spinner. But you pull those out and swap tubes, which I don't have a set of tubes. I'd be tempted to swap tubes in this, just because it's Anyway, I could hear them as I was turning it with completely muted, like nothing playing, and I had the most sensitive IEMs I have, and I could just hear like the ding, 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 just from the stop. This thing sounds fucking incredible. Like, it's time to retire. Like, I've got the TA20, which is a hybrid tube amp, and I got the TA30, which is an insanely expensive $700, extremely hot hybrid tube amp. Retire them. This. Its form factor isn't quite as nice as the other tubes as far as depth and fitting 3 of them, but everything I plugged into it sounds like it's getting the treatment. Like, what's the treatment, Zeos? The treatment is, I've plugged every headphone into something at least 100 times, except for those, because they're just visiting. And it's, as long as it sounds different and I'm not upset, that's good. So when I plugged in specifically back to the Xduoo Zen Pros, which are a very linear set, they're kind of excited, they're good detail retrieval, that's why I use them. But when I plugged those into this and started actually shuffling, some shit came on that I was like, oh, I literally, out loud, there's no one here to hear it except for the cats occasionally. I was like, oh, like, I didn't know these could do that. I did not know they could do that. There's a sound output of this. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put in something more exciting. And by more exciting, I mean expensive as fuck. Where's my volume? Low. Volume's low. Plugging in. Turning down speakers. Because, unfortunately, when you put it in the tube output, it outputs front and rear. You have to just unplug your headphone to use the tube out in the back. There's no switch. There's no menu. It's unfortunate. The Thing OST, that'll give me the creeps. No one wants to hear that at middle of the night. Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning. I still have to watch an episode of Andor and another episode of Mob Psycho. Luckily, I took a nap. It's good. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do the review on these headphones, right? These are quite expensive. And if I include this DAC amp combo, I'm probably going to shill these headphones a little more than I was going to previously. Because it's doing this thing, and it's not, these are like a weird planar-ish drivers, so you really shouldn't put planars on a straight tube. That's a straight tube. That's a straight tube. That's an 8 watt per channel straight tube, and that's an affordable TA26 tube. It actually replaced my dark voice, which is sitting... Where's my dark voice? I think my dark voice is over there. So where's my baby? Where's my baby? This fucking Konosuba Kosuke Satori from the Monogatari soundtrack, which, by the way, if you want to hear sound demos using all the tracks that get you banned from YouTube, I host them privately. So join my Patreon and Subscribe Star for $5 a month, and you can listen to sound demos that are completely unedited. Well, they're edited. I have to edit the audio into the... You know what I mean, right? You follow me? You follow me? Even the wallpapers get a little more... The wallpapers get more. Just, it's all you got to know is the wallpapers, there's no censors on them. But holy fuck, like, what black magic is this goddamn machine throwing through these headphones? I'm gonna make a stupid fucking face. Real quick, let's look at the menu, because it's moderately infuriating, and I want you to be prepared for that. And it could be just my unit, because it's like a physical thing that's fucking with it. Let's pick this up again. I don't want to have to do a 30-second reset. Nice, big, clear screen, although I've got fingerprints all over it. You only get a knob and a push button. So you push it once, it says input. It's already switched from coaxial to optical with one press. Now it's on optical. Press it again. Now it's on Bluetooth. And it'll go into the Bluetooth pairing mode. Press it again, it says balanced, auxiliary, USB, coaxial. Pressing it cycles it. Then you got to leave it alone, and then it'll pick. So you can't like go through and then pick. It's a no. Go through, then don't touch it, which is the first thing you're going to learn. To get into the menu, which is very few options, you simply hold. Okay, we now have filter, gain, pairing. And the way we don't move the arrow over, so if I want to go from gain to filter, you don't turn this left. You slide these options right. So to go to filter, you turn right. And it's the clicks are very small increments, like 5 degrees. So pairing, gain, filter, that's all you get. So filter, you know what filter is. Pairing is to pair with things. Did you see what just happened? We're now on gain. This push button that goes down somehow makes the unit turn. When you go to push in, sometimes it works perfectly, which now I got to go all the way the fuck back around to coaxial. That's another thing, is if you accidentally bump it, you've changed inputs. It's not like bringing the input menu change. You've changed inputs already. So you have to go all the way through them. So don't accidentally. Then you get to the menu, and we're in gain, we're hitting gain, and let's say I want to choose. So I go high, low, medium, low, high. It's very fast. Look how fast it's turning. And let's say I want to pick high. It worked. Oh. Sometimes when you go to push it in, the knob will physically rotate. Just because you pushed it in. And that means whatever you're ready to select is like, nah, that one instead. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the dick. I'm gonna glue a dick onto you and punch the dick. It's only happened like 8 times. It could just very well be my knob is very sensitive to like the rotation. Like it feels like the sensor is just so close. Like, did you turn it? I think you turned it. I think when you're pushing, you turned it. But I mean, we're gonna live with that because this thing sounds too good to be angry forever. And besides, once you pick where you're going, as far as the filter settings, if you grab it and push in, it doesn't do that. Appetizing, slow mini, fast mini, slow line, fast line, brick wall, fast hybrid, and appetizing. I don't know. I'm gonna do slow line. Oh, it did it again. It went to fast. I said I was gonna do it. It went to fast mini, and then I was holding it, and it was like, whoop. It was like, whoop. There's like just enough travel that it's like, whoop. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. God loves us all individually, except for me. He hates me because he wants me to fucking angry with it. PCM 44.1 coaxial fast mini gain H. That's yellow. That's orange, It starts off red when you're turning it on. The tubes don't get very hot. They're not protected so you don't burn yourself. They're protected so you don't break the tubes. They're just sort of sitting here idling, doing their thing. They're doing their thing. Let's make them do their thing. I don't even know what fucking headphone to plug in. You know what? Fuck headphones. Let's take this bitch off of high gain. Oh, it means to go to the menu again. Boom, 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 boom. It worked. Let's plug in my collab Nana, my Kinera Nana collab with my logo and the little baby logo. This isn't out yet. It's Christmas time. It should come out. But I haven't heard them yet. I spent too much time on the Xduoo news, and I knew that I was going to be filming this like right afterwards. And I was like, you know what? I'll plug it in and have an initial reaction to my collabs on this. See, I'm on low gain, 80%, 80 out of 100. Taco and a pork chop, super bass 2. Holy fuck. I'm just holding my breath so you don't hear me breathing. 90%. That's silly. Gorillaz, Dirty Harry, which sounds like... If you could even hear that on. Yeah, the high-low gain, kind of unfortunately, also affects the tube output of the rear. Because that means if you're in low gain, even if I have the LA90 maxed out and that's on high gain, like that would be way louder if this was high gain output. So, oh Jesus Christ, I just had... It's all right, it's on low gain. Okay, we didn't blow these up. I'm holding them and they're still plugged in. It's fine, it's fine. It's just 2 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, it's fine. Let's unplug these now that this box is cheating. It's officially cheating. It's officially, what's the best sounding DAC amp combo Zeos? This. Is it clean and linear? Fuck no. It's clean. Like, it's not throwing any sort of distortion. There's no EQ curves. It's just taking the smallest bit of tube, expanding that out to 25x, and applying it to 3 watts per channel. It's silly. This might be the most fixer amplifier that exists. It's like the Rebel Amp Class A, but with a DAC built in for less money and a hybrid tube that I haven't even considered swapping the tubes, because I only sat down with this thing like 28 hours ago. I'm probably gonna swap tubes. I'm gonna get on the fucking tube chat, which I love the tube chat. I'm in the vacuum tube psychopaths chat. Might as well be called that. Like, they're like, where that one was built? That was built between 1986 and 1987. In fact, the guy named Roy was the guy who did the vacuuming on the vacuum tubes, and he knows. I have his phone number, his personal phone number of his widow. They're like, you people are insane. But I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna be like, yo, dogs, what's up? I need to swap these out for something even more kooky. Because this is the win. It was worth having Xduoo fail 5 times in a row. If they can make this. It's like Andor from Star Wars, Disney Star Wars. Failure upon failure upon failure upon failure. Mandalorian was okay. First season especially. But failure upon failure after that. And then Andor shows up, and it's legitimately not the best Star Wars show, not the best Star Wars property. It's the best show on television or not television, however you want to categorize things now. It's fucking insanely good. Like, every fucking aspect of it is like beyond. I don't give a shit if it's Star Wars and Mickey Mouse is getting money. I will tell people to watch that show religiously. And this feels like that level of you have to hear it. I want a $500, I have $500 to spend. Holy shit, for $500, you don't need to buy a DAC, you don't need to buy a solid state amp, you don't need to buy a tube amp, you just buy this. It's balanced out. It's single-ended out. It's got a 4.4. It's got a big red fucking knob. It's got a perfect area for putting... I considered, and I'm not joking, I considered putting multiple stickers on this. And for those of you who watch this channel, you know I'm a little bit OCD. I got to put like The one sticker. Everything gets one sticker. They're just sitting here. One sticker on the thing to indicate how good it is. I found a sticker with 2 bitches with big old titties, and that's what got slapped on this. That's a special one. This is a special thing. So besides the fiber optic giving me occasional like glitches, never on 44.1 stuff, only 96K, high res, 24-bit. Coaxial doesn't do that. I don't know what the USB would do. I didn't bother trying to install drivers. I don't do that here on this channel. It'll just lose my mind. Maybe it's perfect, even better on USB. Could you fucking fathom? Because, I mean, it's a $500 unit. I got to imagine a lot of that's going to the amps and to the tubes and to the screen. The DAC is probably not even like, it's a dual ESS Saber DAC. According to APOS, which has this for $49, it's a dual ES9038 Q2M. That isn't a shit DAC. That's a good DAC. But if I plugged my like R2R Aries into the back of this, then what? Where do we go from there? What about the X8 Magic DAC? The RCA's out of that into this. Like, how much can I compile and compound the magic that this is producing with Source? With Source. And then can I have this come out and go into the Rebel amp? I could feed the Rebel amp. Rebel amp has 1 or 2 inputs. Just 1 input. Shame, because then I could be like tube output and regular output and then flip between it. I could do that with the topping. I could have this both go out because I have it going in there already. So I could actually use the headphone out that I built for this with 2. Oh my God. I love this fucking thing. It's a thing now. It's now a thing. It wasn't gonna be a thing. Xduoo had sort of like just been like, because if I go to, let's see if I go here of how hard this is to do. If I click on Xduoo, does it show me? It doesn't show me. Xduoo has got like, I did an entire video, like 5 units, and they're like, passable, didn't work, garbage. Whatever the fuck, whoever designed this, whatever magic they shoved into it, it's perfect. It looks good. It doesn't look like a bad piece of equipment. It's got that good shape, that like shit shape of like it's shallow, but it's long. It's got the nice guards. The screen is fucking beautiful. It's well indicated with the volume. Like, I don't know, what would I change? What would I change? What would I change besides having the ability to switch between the front and rear, and maybe fixing whatever the fucking menu button? See, like if I just brushed against this and it's like it's bringing that up. It is a little slow to like return. Blip. You know, this is a win. This thing is made of pure win. In fact, the only thing I wish it had was that I wish those XLRs in the back also weren't just inputs. If those were also click outputs, ooh, because I would probably use this as a hybrid tube DAC. I have a tube DAC. There's a tube DAC down there, which is essentially what this has become. This is a tube DAC feeding out to this, feeding out to the, hold on, let me go 1 second, 2 seconds, gain, high, clicked, switched. I could tell you because I've had these speakers up now for like 3 weeks. And every once in a while, it's like, all right, I have a device, I could use it and I could play. And I use the LA90 to power it, or I'm powering it with something else. I'm just using it as a demonstration rig. They don't sound very good in this corner. This is a terrible space for speakers. And somehow this unit, through its magic, has made them listenable. All right? That's huge praise from me. Because these haven't been, I don't come here to enjoy music on the 530s. There's too much blocking it, or there's too much deadening behind it, or the walls are too fucking square. I don't know. But through that, for the first time, that by the way is Joe Dassin, D-A-S-S-I-N, Takata. Joe Dassin, T-A-K-A. T-A-K-A-T-A. That's good luck. Yeah, I had to spell that. There's no way, because that's just like some I don't know if I want to listen to speakers more, the headphones more, the fucking IEMs, these fucking my IEMs. Oh, these. You know, I am humbled by this. We're on high gain now, so gotta watch myself. I don't like how that indicator's black on black. It's like, I get it. You're edgy. Oh, this is an review about an product that's doing things. And I gave it the wallpaper and the sticker and the fuck, I didn't even show these. I miss whipping these out. We're on high gain. How bad are these to drive? See, I almost smashed that with my thumb. Like the fucking 600s and the 8XXs with the Deconi pads, and don't fucking get them without the Deconi pads. Please don't kill me. Soundstage for weeks. Yeah, no, I love this. I want it. I need it. I need it. Even the volume speed is like correct. Every single digit from 0 to 100 is dinked, and you can go as fast or as slow as you. It's great. It's a great fucking unit. Now Xduoo, keep making it, because when it goes out of stock, I'll be pissed. Wallpaper in the Horde. Link to this. I believe APOS sent it out. If APOS didn't send it out, Xduoo sent it out. I will link to both APOS and Xduoo. You can get this directly from them if you wanted to. Fuck. Shit tits. Patreon, Subscribe Star, pay for the meds and the cats and the heating bill and all sorts of things. Support this channel. If you like this channel and you like to see this channel and you want to see videos early, like you'll see this video a couple days to even a few weeks if I'm really ambitious early, where if this is no longer in stock, guess who bought it? People who support this channel. See reviews early, participate in yard sales. Everything else that Xduoo made that was sort of like underwhelming, all get in the yard sale. It's gotta get out of here. I need to make space to have like 4 or 5 of these. But there's also decent things I sell, especially stuff from In Ear Fetish, the IEM channel that I run. Because I'm doing 15 videos a month there, 15 videos a month here. I got 15 videos a month on the unboxing channel, and I stream 8 times a month on Twitch on Wednesdays and Sundays. It's not called burnout, it's called an inferno of content. Lastly, sound demos, which I think I have them up. Please don't be titties. Please don't be titties. It's mostly titties. Where's my Z chats? Where is, here it is. Look, the sound demo oasis, where you can look and listen to either FLAC versions of the sound demos for things like the final D8000s and the Ultrasound Drop X and all these other ones, and you get a full video that streams and buffers on any device with MP3 audio and unlimited songs. I can just play whatever fuck I want. When those songs I played, boom, you go here, boom, there's a list of the songs I played, boom. Anyway, so there's that and this, and I think this is now a 30-minute review. It deserves it. It wholly deserves it. It deserves the sticker, deserves sticker bombs, all the whole thing needs to be painted with titties. It's fantastic. I've been waiting for a good Xduoo thing, and if this failed, I was going to basically be retiring my love affair with them. And it does not fail. Not even close. Now to go tell my patronage chat, who are, if you're $10 a month, you get into the behind-the-scenes private Telegram chat, where you find out the night of that I've had like a revelation, and then you could make your decisions immediately. And also, if you're in that chat, you could ask me any questions you like, and you get into a lifetime swap meet channel to buy, sell, and trade gear. So those guys are probably gonna be like, I have a bunch of these other things. Fuck it, sell them, buy this. It's fucking amazing. But good? Good. I gotta watch Andor now.